everyone, it's Caroline here from Aussie Cards and Crafts, and for the first time in several months I've been able to have time to actually do another tutorial. I've pretty much taken, craft has pretty much taken a back seat in the last few months with my work, but it's a long weekend this weekend and I am thrilled to be able to get back into the craft room and actually make another card. Now this is a card that I saw online yesterday. It was done by Louise at Iced Images, and she called it a Diamond House Stepper card, and I will link hers up the top. But this is the one that I did, slightly different to hers, but pretty much the same. She cut a lot of this out, but then realised that she shouldn't have done because it wasn't stable enough. And I've actually put some papers in there as well. So it's a, as I say, it's a stepper card, but it really is, I'll just pop those aside, it really is quite beautiful. It stands beautifully. In the centre, I've actually put a just a happy birthday with a piece of this paper on there. You can get all of these pieces out of one sheet of 12 by 12. But I really liked it, and so I thought, maybe if I like it, maybe you will too. So what I would like to do is to go through and show you how it's done. Now I'm making a Christmas card this time, and the reason I'm making the Christmas card is because I have so many to do for this year that I really need to get stuck into them and get them finished. So your card base is going to be a piece of card, a piece of card which is 6 inches by 12 inches, and basically you need to score along the, there we go. What you need to do is you need to score to make it a 6 by 6 card base. So you score it along the 6-inch mark, fold it in half, and there we go. You have your piece. Now on this piece, what you also need to do is, in fact, I'm going to make sure that it's right up against my straight edge there. You also need to, there it is, make a mark at the top where the fold is at 3. Okay, so at 3 inches. Turn it around and make another mark on that side at 3. Turn it 180 degrees and then make another mark at 3 inches. So if I now take this, and although I could actually probably do it on this, you see how I've got dark lines down mine? The reason I've done that is so that I know top and bottom what line I'm on. So there's my 3-inch mark there, and there's my 3-inch mark there, and they're both on the score line. So I can actually use the score board and just, don't forget you're going through two thicknesses, okay? And then on the other side, from that top one down to this side one, don't forget you don't need to do anything with the bottom. So you go from there to there and you score. And press fairly heavily. As I say, this is fairly a thick card, but it has gone through. So next what you do is you fold those across. Okay, so we fold along those lines you've just scored, that one, and then the other one. Okay, and then this first line that you did, the one that goes right across here, where it was a mountain fold, it's now going to become a valley fold. So fold it in the other way, and then it's very, very simple just to fold that in, and there is the base of your card. Okay, so make sure that you, I'll just pop that away for a moment. Make sure that you score it really, really, really well. Okay, when you're scoring, make sure that it is correct as well. Okay, so score it really well. Okay, and that's the first piece of your base card. Now the second piece of your base card is going to be 6 inches. Okay, so it's 6 inches that way, and it will be 5.5 inches the other way. Okay, and what you do here is you need to score at 1 inch, 2 inches, 3.5 inches, and 5 inches. Okay, once that's been done, you then need to concertina this piece. So this one is going to go like that, so it's going to be a mountain. And then you've got a valley, then another mountain, and then another valley. Okay, and that is going to, let me just make sure that I've done that right. No, I've done it the wrong way around. Sorry, the little piece there is going to be a valley. The next piece is going to be a mountain. And so on and so on. Okay, I just did it round the wrong way. Okay, next thing you need to do is you need to attach this piece here underneath that. Now that is the same width, so it will just sit there, and basically that is how your card is going to be. Okay, so along this piece here, just pop yourself some glue, and making sure, you can unfold that, making sure that all the lines measure up and match up. You then pop that just shy of that fold line. Okay, so basically that is going to be there. So there we have our card so far. So now it's together, it's simply a case of decorating it. Now I have done all the mats and layers, but I'm going to go through those with you first. This one here is going to go on green, so you only need the one mat here, not 2 mats. So that one there is going to sit just like so, and the red piece around the outside is actually 4 inches by 4 inches. The other piece on the inside is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and just stick them on top of each other, and then that will go in like so. The next piece that you need will be a piece of card that is 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and that will be in your green in the same base. You then need another layer which is going to be 3 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches, and then your pattern paper is going to be 3 inches by 3 inches, and that is going to go into our second layer here. This will all go together quite nicely once I've reburnished. The third diamond on there, your green level or your first level is going to be 3 inches by 3 inches. Your second matte layer is going to be 2 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches, and then your top pattern paper is going to be 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and that will eventually sit just here. You also need to create these diamonds, or not diamonds, sorry, triangles. You need 3 pieces that are 2 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. The top piece, the pattern piece, is 2.5 by 2.5, and you're going to need 3 of those. Now what you do, cut out your piece, cut it in half, all of the pieces, all 6 pieces, and then once they're cut in half, just put your pattern paper on there, because where these are going to go is, sorry, I'll leave that one there. These are going to go in here, here, and then they're also going to go there, there, and obviously there and there. So yeah, it's pretty easy. So let's get it all stuck down. And oh, the other pieces that you need, sorry, are these pieces here. Now the biggest one is going to be let me have a little look here, 1 1/4 inches that way and 5 3/4 inches that way. And then your pattern piece is going to be 1 inch by 5 1/2 inches, and that's going to sit in there. This piece here is going to be 3/4 of an inch on the actual mat, is 3/4 of an inch across and 5 3/4 inches along. And the pattern piece is 1/2 inch by 5 1/2, and that's going to sit just there. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to pop the biggest one in there, and we need to pop these here as well. So I'll go ahead and do those for you. Okay, next we now need to put in some pieces that are, I've just got to work this out because I've got a birdie on that one. That can go there. I've got a birdie on that one too. So that can probably go there. I'm just trying to get them so that they face up the right way. That one can go there. And I already put that one there. And that one. That one can go there. Okay, so I'm going to put these two down now. Okay, so when you line those up, just make sure that these two do line up. The other pieces that we need to do, we need to put in here. Now, once again, as I was saying before, we need them to not look like they're birds upside down, because this was directional paper. And I had to be very careful how I cut it. So I'm going to pop that one there. Okay, next we need to put our second piece on. Now this, our second diamond, this one needs to be measured up against that first one. Okay, so just to there. And what I tend to do, and this is a trick I learnt from Louise from the other one, is just put some pencil marks underneath that so that you know where you've got to put your glue. And as you can see, I've got a V there. It's only on this piece though, and it's only in that center piece that you've got to put the glue. And then the second piece will then, you line it up. And the second piece goes just there. Third piece, once again, this one's not quite so directional. So the third piece will go on there. And once again, just bring it down. Just bring your pencil in there, and underneath, just mark where you want your glue to go. And there is your card. Okay, so very good idea that once you have finished your card, make sure you burnish really well so that it does sit nice, and it will splay a little bit, but it's, if you make sure your burnishing is done correctly, and keep going over your burnishing. then you will find that your card will sit nicely like that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away. I haven't decided what I'm doing for my greeting yet. So I'm going to switch off for a moment while I decide what I'm going to do. And I'll come back once the card is actually finished. Thank you. Okay, so just back to finish off. What I did is for the decoration on this card, I cut a piece of the green backing that was a scrap, and I've got Thinking of You This Christmas. Where there were berries on this paper, as you can see, I've put some little gems on there, and I'm really pleased with it. I'm going to put a piece in here afterwards, but I want to heat emboss that too with a Merry Christmas or something, some greeting. That's so I can write to whoever I'm going to send this one to. But I'm really pleased with that one. I think that's lovely. It sits nicely. This one, once again, this is actually for a birthday present for a lady whose birthday is coming up relatively soon. And of course, this one's for Christmas. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That really does help us. Also, if you want to go over to our Facebook page, it's Aussie Cards and Crafts on Facebook. Put a request in, and we would love to have you as one of our members. We've got some amazingly talented ladies on that, ladies and gentlemen, I might add, on our channel. So it'll be great to see you over there. I hope you've enjoyed today, and I won't promise to put another video up very soon because of my work, but as soon as I possibly can, I will put another one up for you. Thank you and happy crafting. Bye.